Hello all. In this video we solve one more problem on Otto cycle. The problem is from the PV diagram of an engine working on Otto cycle. It is found that the pressure in the cylinder after 12.5% of the compression stroke is completed is 1.4 bar, and after 62.5% of the compression stroke is completed, the pressure found to be 3.5 bar. The maximum cycle temperature is limited to 1000 degrees Celsius. If the compression process is according to the law of PV to the power 1.35 is equals to constant, and expansion process is isentropic. Find the compression ratio, work output, and thermal efficiency. Assume the minimum temperature is to be 27 degrees Celsius. So what they have given is the compression process is not isentropic. So it is governed by the law PV to the power n is equals to constant, where n is 1.35. And also they have found out that at 12.5% of the cycle compression stroke, the pressure is at this point pressure is 1.4, and at this point the pressure is uh, 3.5 bar. So from the diagram you have the equation V1 minus VA is equals to 12.5 of Vs. Vs is stroke volume. Vs is nothing but V1 minus V2. And also from the diagram V1 minus VB is equals to 62.5% of Vs, that is 0.625 of Vs. So you just convert the temperature T3, the maximum temperature will be T3, it is given in degrees Celsius, just convert it into Kelvin, and also the minimum temperature should be converted to Kelvin. And the expansion process is isentropic, no need to worry about this. And you need to find compression ratio, work done, and efficiency. So from the equation V1 minus VA is equals to 0.125 Vs is V1 minus V2. Just keep VA on the other side and take all the things to the left hand side and multiply this 0.125, and you will be arriving at 0.875 V1 plus 0.125 V2. In this equation you just take out V2 outside and send it to other side like this, and you will be left out with 0.875 V1 by V2 plus 0.125. This V1 by V2 is nothing but RC. Like that, for the other equation you need to solve another equation also, and you will arrive at the equation 2. VB by V2 is equals to 0.375 RC plus 0.625. So you need to take these two equation 1 and 2, and divide, and you will be left out with equation 3. So for the compression process you have PA VA to the power n is equals to PB VB to the power n. So here if you take VA and VB on one side and send others to the right hand side, and you have in this equation PB you have, PA you have, they are given, and n will be 1.35 because it is compression process governed by the law PV to the power 1.35 is equals to constant. So you need to account that, and you will calculate VA by VB, that will be 1.97, and just put back the value of VA by VB in the equation 3. Solve for RC. RC will be 8.146. Now you have found out the compression ratio. Now you need to find out work done. For the work done you need heat transfer in each and every process. So to calculate heat supplied you need T2, and T2 is equals to T1 RC to the power n minus 1. Here the process 1 to 2 is compression process, and you have n value is 1.35. So like that you find out T2. T2 will be 625 Kelvin. So for the heat supplied, Q2 to 3 will be CV into T3 minus T2. and you have all the values. CV will be 0.718 and T3 and T2 you need to substitute. The heat supplied will be 465 kilojoule per kg. And process 3 to 4, from process 3 to 4 you need to find T4. This process 3 to 4 is expansion process. It is isentropic, so you have the formula T4 is equals to T3 into V3 by V4 to the power n minus 1. Here n will be 1.4 because this is isentropic. So you have all the values and find out T4, that will be 610 Kelvin. So after finding T4, just find out heat rejected, that is Q421 is equals to CV into T1 minus T4, that will be minus 223 kilojoule per kg. Now you have the process 1 to 2 is not isentropic process, so there will be some heat transfer in this process, so you need to account that also. So how we will calculate that? From the first law of thermodynamics, we have Q minus W is equals to delta U. So keep Q on one side and send W on the other side. Q is equals to W plus delta U. So W will be equals to P1 V1 minus P2 V2 divided by n minus 1. We have derived this equation in basic thermodynamics. This can also be written as R into T1 minus T2 divided by n minus 1. Here n is 1.35 and delta U, U2 minus U1 is equals to CV into delta T. So as you can see here, W is equals to P1 V1 minus P2 n minus 1, which is also written as R into T1 minus T2 divided by n minus 1, and delta U is CV into T2 minus T1, and Q1 to 2 is calculated from this expression. So here you are seeing this is W1 to 2, this is delta U. Okay, so take out T2 minus T1 outside and you will be left out with CV minus R divided by n minus 1. Here you have all the values. Put all the values in this equation and calculate Q1 to 2. That will be minus 33.15 kilojoule per kg, and Wn will be equals to Q1 to 2 plus Q2 to 3 Q3 plus Q2 Q3 to 4 plus Q4 to 1. Here you just observe Q3 to 4 is 0 because this is isentropic process. So accept that you have all the values Q1 to 2, Q2 to 3 and Q4 to 1. So the Wn will be 208.9 kilojoule per kg, and for the efficiency you have the formula Wn divided by Q2 to 3. Substitute all the values to arrive at the efficiency as 44.9%. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you.